Good morning.
Good morning.
Do you have a special team, a sports team that you like? Maybe it's football or basketball or baseball. What do you think?
I like
The Rangers? It's a basketball team, right? No? Okay. What's your team?
I like the Islanders.
You like the Islanders? What's your favorite team? The Yankees. Oh, goodness. Yes. The Steelers? Noah?
Jets.
The Jets? Casey?
Hockey.
All right. I love it. I love it. So, to be a really good fan, what's your team?
My sister always went all by myself with
I love it. I love it. So, how is it that you are a good fan? How can you be a good fan for your team? What do you think you need to do in order to be a good fan? Cheer them on? Absolutely.
Help them win the game.
Okay, yeah. Supporting them to win the game. Might you wear anything in particular to be a good fan?
A color jersey.
A jersey? Yes, Age, you're right. A color. So so when you wear their color, how do you do it? You wear the color and then you go to the game and then they know what when you go to the game? That you what? Are a fan, you support. So you might wear...
So my only sister always so got I play with.
I agree. So you might wear a hat. And if you were a big fan, you might put something up maybe in your room to remember. Something like this. Never forget, national champions, University of Virginia. This is my team, the team that I like. So I'm a real big supporter of this team. I have supported them even when I was when I was your age. I would go to the games with my dad. And the thing about this team is they lose just as much as they win. So what do you think, being a good fan, what do you think I'm to do when they lose? Do I pick another team?
No.
No. What would... Go ahead. Yeah, exactly. You acknowledge the good effort, even though it might not have been enough to win, but you acknowledge the good effort and you continue to support the team. That's how you follow. And this team is a heartbreaker. I'm telling you. But you support them even though you have times where they might not play so well or they might do things that disappoint you. The reason I'm speaking about this, because this is a little bit like what it's like to be a disciple. Do you know what a disciple is? What's a disciple? A disciple is a follower of Jesus. Someone who follows Jesus. Like in the gospel reading today, Matthew was told by Jesus to do what?
I have a friend named Matthew in my class.
You do?
Yeah.
That's cool. I've got a friend named Matthew too. He says, Matthew, follow me. And so how can Matthew follow, similar to the sports teams, how could Matthew follow Jesus? What might he do in order to be a good disciple, a good fan, a good supporter? These are hard questions, I know. What do you think? Walk with him. Exactly. Walk with him. Exactly. Give me another one.
Play with them.
Yeah, be with them. Play with them. Sure. And, Jesus is doing all kinds of stuff like healing and teaching. So maybe he can help Jesus do those things too. Me either. So what happens when it doesn't go so well? The healing and the teaching and the following Jesus. When it gets hard, what do you do then? What do you think? Give up? No.
Practice.
Yeah, practice harder. You're exactly right. Practice harder. Yes.
Practice harder.
Yes, exactly. Practice harder. And so that's what it's like to be a disciple. That's what it's like to follow Jesus. Because do you think it's easy all the time? No, absolutely not. Just like being a fan for University of Virginia. It's sometimes heartbreaking. Right? It's hard work. But a good disciple is a disciple that's willing to put in that energy, put in that effort, and be present for the work, right? Yeah. So let's say a prayer. The Lord be with you.
And also with you.
Gracious God, we ask you to change our hearts and to turn our minds that we might be good disciples. Give us the energy and the enthusiasm to support your gospel and to live it out into the world, and to be people who are practicing your efforts of healing and teaching. God, we thank you for this blessing, and we ask you to be with us as we continue to learn more about you and become a stronger disciple day by day. Amen?
Amen.
Amen. All right. Blessings. You did a wonderful job. These are hard questions, but you did a wonderful job. Now we're going to go back to Sunday school. Yay! All right. Thank you. All right, we're going to follow Miss Thames and Miss Virginia. They're going to lead the way, like disciples.